There are 6 total skills in Silksong, and these skills kind of act like our spells this time around, except we can only equip one at a time. So today I wanted to rank them from worst to best. And I'm gonna be honest, all 6 of these skills are totally viable. Even the bottom skill in this list is totally usable if you wanted to run it. But I definitely think that the skills at the top of this list are the ones that most people are gonna be wanting to use. After 100%ing the game and then some, plus asking my chat and Discord their thoughts as well, I bring you the list. And don't worry, no story spoilers or bosses in the background footage, but I will tell you the name of the boss or area you need to be to find these skills. Now let's get started. At number 6 we have the Rune Rage skill, and this can be obtained by one of my favorite fights against the first sinner. Now why is this ability at the bottom of the list? Well, it has kind of a slow charge up time before it takes off. Against any faster bosses this is going to get interrupted more times than not. And its effect is to place random runes around the arena that explode after a short delay. This is where the RNG of the ability kicks in. Sometimes you're going to hit multiple enemies and it's going to seem like the best thing in the world. But sometimes it flat out misses the mark, and you've wasted time in Silk to be at the same place you were at before. Now don't get me wrong, when it connects the damage is decent. In multiple arena gang fights this can be useful at hitting multiple enemies. But I do think there are better options on this list, and this one can be shelved as soon as you've had your fun with it. Alright, at number 5 we have the first ability you can obtain, the Silk Spear, which is obtained in Moss Home, which I think just about everyone knows about. Now I do like the spear. It's iconic from the first Hollow Knight game. I just wish Hornet yelled Shaw on cast. Maybe a mod will come out soon for that. And don't get me wrong, this isn't a bad skill, there's just better out there. The Silk Spear attack scales with your needle upgrade level. It always deals as much as 3 needle attacks. But depending on what crest you're using, it can be not as beneficial as, let's say, for example, I like using the Wanderer's Crest, which increases my attack speed. So 3 hits from the needle while wearing that crest is much faster than taking the time in Silk to throw a spear. It's a fine ability, but as soon as you get more upgrades in the rest of your build, it gets outshined. Coming in at number 4 we have the Threadstorm ability. Now I like this skill a lot. Once I pick it up, I think I ended up using it for like the next 8 hours of my first playthrough. And this one is relatively easy to obtain early on as well. It's located in the Greymoor area and you just loot it. No boss fight. Now this skill has a little feature that not everybody knows about. If you recast the skill while its effect is taking place, it will extend the duration. And it doesn't cost extra silk to do it. So if you're in one of those scenarios where you can make good use of that bit of knowledge, definitely do so. So damage wise, with a fully maxed out needle, you're looking at 5 hits or 7 hits total if you extend the skill. The total damage is around 115 points, and for comparison, the maxed out needle does about 21 points of damage. So if all 5 hits connect, it's dealing slightly more damage than just 5 regular hits from the needle. And that's why this one just barely ekes out a higher spot over the Silk Spear. Now obviously, if the boss or enemy moves away during your skill, you're not going to get the full damage in. Now at number 3 we have what's going to be the last skill you acquire, the Pale Nail. Now this is looted in the Cradle in Act 3. And this ability summons 3 silk nails that spawn from Hornet's hitbox and seek out the nearest enemies and homes in on them. Now the damage is slightly lower than the Threadstorm, dealing about 96 points of damage when all 3 connect. But where it makes up for it is its ease of use. Just tap the ability and the rest happens automatically. No need to get in close like the Threadstorm, no need to aim like the Silk Spear, and honestly I don't even think I've ever seen these nails miss, which makes this an absolutely great silk investment every time you cast it. At number 2 we have the Sharp Dart ability, and you can get this in the Wormways after you have the Needle-In ability. Now this one reminds me of the Shadow Dash ability in the first game, plus it deals damage like when you had the Sharp Shadow badge equipped. So if you like that combo in Hollow Knight, then this one's for you. It's useful in both an offensive and defensive playstyle, making it highly versatile. If you're just trying to get some extra damage in, or if you're trying to get out to the other side of the arena and avoid an attack, even better. The skill deals 2 times your current needle damage and 1/4 extra damage per smaller strike. So just under 3 times needle damage like the spear. But unlike the spear, this one keeps you mobile and lets you avoid attacks. Cross Stitch, my beloved. Yes, the parry attack in my opinion is the best skill in the entire game. Now you can get this ability by defeating Phantom, which is a very fun boss as well. So the Cross Stitch does 52 base damage, making it one of the weaker attacks. But where it shines is its versatility. Being a parry attack means you avoid damage every time you use it. And on some boss attacks that may be quite hard to avoid. So this is a godsend. And since this is a reactive skill, there is little to no delay when you press that button and the parry attack just instantly comes out. With some of the other skills, you would simply be interrupted or lose the silk. Being a near instant ability that doesn't leave you vulnerable at all cannot be overlooked. And of course you can get extra damage in with the Volt Filament Blue Tool, as well as the Shaman's Crest if you wanted to maximize any of these silk skills. And there we have it, all 6 skills ranked from worst to best. Let me know what your favorite skill is down in the comments. And until next time, thanks for watching, sub if you enjoyed, peace. Come on. Get it. You have to work home.